Do you like fantasy football and sports betting? Come join us here at the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast, where hosts Matt, Shane, and Jason talk about fantasy players, lineups, and sports betting to help you compete and win championships. And of course, some extra cash. Let's jump right into the show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast. Matt and Jason with you guys tonight. Shane has moved into his brand new house, but he is experiencing some internet issues going on. So that being said, Jason, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, doing well. Shane told me that he didn't want to talk to haters that were going to come out tonight, that were going to attack him after another AFC Championship win, which I do respect, but he's going to have a stressful couple of weeks, Matt. I think so.
Yes, he's going to be sweating on a few things. Should be a good game. Rematch of what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, Super Bowl, I believe. Mm-hmm. So a little rematch there. We got the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Super excited to kind of get into that here in the next few days. But guys, tonight we're going to do a little twist. Jason and I decided earlier on today, said, you know what, let's take a little break from our football betting. The lines right now are going to change so much. So if you want early line numbers, we can certainly shoot some lines your guys' way on X, or if you DM us, we can shoot some line your guys' way. Or you guys can go to fantasy6pack.net, become an all-access membership, use promo code Parlay FF to get 15% off, and that gets you into the Discord community. All three of us are in this Discord community, and we talk about betting over there all the time. So if you're curious about any football bets, you can DM us over there if you have your all-access membership. So head on over there, do that. We are obviously not recording live tonight. We decided we kind of wanted to take a little break from the live show, especially with Shane having been gone. This would be his second week in a row. We didn't really want to talk too much about football today. We kind of wanted to rejuvenate our brains a little bit and kind of get back on track. But that being said, Jason and I are coming on here, and we are going to give you guys a little preview of some golf bets. The Pebble Beach Pro-Am is this week. We've had a couple tournaments already. We really haven't dove into golf. We certainly will dive into golf after the Super Bowl even further, but we wanted to jump on here and just, hey, you know what? Let's throw out some golf bets to you guys for this Pro-Am coming up this week. It should be a fun week. Should be a fun weekend for the golfers. We've got Scotty Scheffler coming back. Rory. We've got Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
So we got some golfers starting their golf season this weekend. So we're excited to do that. Head on over to Apple Podcast, Spotify, Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast. You guys can hit that little subscribe button. That's our audio side. We are obviously partnered with Fantasy Six Pack, but if you want to go over there and check out just the audio version of the podcast, that is where all of our podcasts rest over there. So go check that out. Click subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review, guys. It helps. Head on over to Fantasy Six Pack YouTube channel. Click the follow button. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Helps out Fantasy Six Pack. Helps us out. And we can't be more grateful to be partnered with them. We've got a lot of cool things coming in the future. Lots more live shows coming your guys' way. So we are ready to continue our journey with them in the years to come. So that being said, Jason, why don't you give us just a recap of last week's football bets, and then we can jump right into the golf.
Cool. So, hey, Matt, we got right last week. And I know it kind of hurt you, and you wanted to be a little bit different from us.
I did.
With our bets, just to show that, hey, we aren't just like favorites, guys, and whatnot. Didn't work out too well for you, but at the same time, I convinced you to take the over for the Chiefs-Bills game, which worked out. And Matt, both games went way over.
way over.
Way over. It was one of those things. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it maybe in one of the games, especially the Bills-Chiefs game. Was not expecting Philly to have an absolute day on the offensive side of the football. To where, I mean, that's where I think me and you can agree to where the Chiefs might be a little worried and Shane might be a little worried with the running side of the game. Plus, Buffalo should have gave the ball to Cooks a hell of a lot more, but we won't get into that. I don't understand that, but we won't get into that. Real quick, guys, let's go over the AFC NFC Championship recap. Your boy went 3-0, haven't gone undefeated for a minute. Matt went 1-2, and Shane went 2-0. All three of our locks hit for that game. Even though Shane didn't give out one, he only gave you 2 picks. So if you just tailed on any of his picks, I'm going to give him a lock for that. So group total, we went 6-2. Lock total for this postseason, your boy's at 2-1. Matt, you're still undefeated at 2-0-1. You have 1 push, and Shane is at 2-1. So, guys, we are going to have a lot more bets for y'all next week. Hopefully, y'all are subscribers to the channel and patrons to us to where you can see a lot more of the props that we are going to give out because we are deep in our bag right now. We're probably only going to give out, Matt, maybe 5-6 picks for next week, but I think each of us are thinking about 10 to 15. So if you really want to follow us and see what we can help you out with in your journey for gambling, especially in the Super Bowl, please subscribe and sign up because we can win you some money going forward. And it's not just these stupid prop bets like the Gatorade and how many times people get shown on camera, cough, cough, Taylor Swift, but it's going to be an actual game bet to where you can actually get behind it. And we will have data analysis and feedback for it to where you can hear it out, research it, and we'll get you on board. But Matt, I'm really interested in this week.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for us to really kind of announce our first real golf betting. I'm not going to lie. I had some golf bets in last weekend and the weekend prior for both the American Express and the Farmers Insurance Open. I had bets in both those. Ludwig he hurt me a little bit on that Sunday. JT hurt me a little bit on that Sunday.
Friday, Saturday,
all
and
weekend.
Sunday.
All weekend. Yeah. JT hurt me as well. I was really rooting for him, man. I was really rooting for him to pull out a W. It's been a while since he's won. And he almost got it done. He almost got it done last week. But yeah, now that golf season is here, Jason, and by the way, guys, Jason and I are both like big time golfers. We're not professionals, but we golf a lot. Jason golfs way more than I do, but we both golf a fair amount. Nope. I mean, you see my Masters flag behind me right here.
Right here. Hold on. Where is it? Right there.
Yeah. Oh, Jason. Yeah. Jason went to the PGA Championship in New York. Was that last year or 2 years ago? Was it last year?
2023, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. And he was nice enough to bring me back some swag, swag of Oak Hill. I was jealous. I mean, that's an awesome experience. I hope to get to one of these like big,
Masters golf.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I mean, I want to get to one of these big tournaments, one of these big opens at some point in time. So,
Matt, can I tell you an unpopular opinion about that real quick before we move on?
Sure.
I think these smaller tournaments are better for viewing pleasure if you're actually there than the big tournaments.
That makes sense.
Because the big tournaments, yes, they are cool. Yes, they are fun. And you get to see a more stressful situation for these golfers. But at the same time, there's so many people there because everybody wants to go to these golf tournaments. And it's more of a corporate event.
Yeah.
Where it's like, there's so many people jam-packed to where you won't get the viewing pleasure that you want, or that it's not that you expect it, but that you could possibly get if you go to For example, a Valero Texas Open, or if you go to just these like little events that aren't top tier, but they're middle tier, and the big names are still going to be there. If you go to a Thursday, Friday, Saturday round, phenomenal viewing pleasure.
Well, I mean, my big thing is yeah, that's fantastic. I obviously want to go to some that where my favorite golfers are, participating in it. But
So,
the main reason why I kind of want to go to one of the bigger opens is because you're going to have the live guys there as well.
exactly.
And, yeah, I mean, because I want to see those guys as well. I mean, don't now. I'm not opposed to going to like a live tournament too, because that's just a party.
Me neither.
That's just a party, son. You know what I mean? Like, so it'd be cool. It'd be cool to attend some of those.
But at the same time, we still want to see good golf, and the best golfers on the world are
100%.
not all in the PGA Tour, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
Because I would say top 5 golfers. Bryson's the top 5 golfer in the world. He ain't gonna get ranked like that. But
because they don't get those points, baby. They don't get those points.
He's not gonna get those points. But all those guys who have already won, who are already on the Live Tour, are gonna get sponsored, and they are going to get winners exemptions going forward.
And the crazy part is, Jay, I wouldn't even say some of the best golfers are on Live or PGA. The YouTube space has taken over. You can't deny it, bro. Some of those golfers that are on social media, I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're gonna beat some of these professional golfers, but they can hang. I mean, they can hang.
They make more money than them.
100%. 100%. Colin Morikawa said it perfectly. Golf is unlike any other sport. Anybody can turn pro in golf. Anybody can call themselves a professional golfer. It's just whether or not they're going to be on a PGA tour, whether or not they're going to be on Live Golf. That's what separates. That's what separates.
I think I get what I get what you're saying. I think you could have worded it a little better to where, in the sense where, I know what you're saying, because have you been in a situation to where you feel the pressure-packed moment? And a lot of these guys
That's
that
the
are
difference.
YouTube, whatever golfers that are going in shooting 8 under for their round at some nice country club, it's like, do that around 50,000 people that are watching you.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it 100%.
Yeah,
I get it 100%.
I know that's exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
But okay, let's jump into some of these picks, Jay. Do you want me to go first?
I want you to go first with your matchups. Let's just go hand in hand, and we'll just switch off, because we both got multiple picks for multiple different things, and I just want to hear your matchups that you have real quick.
Okay, so my matchups this week, it's for the entire tournament. Remember, guys, there is no cut this weekend, so it's the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. There's going to be a lot of things happening. So my matchup includes 4 golfers, 4 professionals. They're in the same group. It's basically a tournament group matchup play. I'm taking Jason Day. I am taking Jay Day at plus 300 in the group of Hovland v. Jason Day v. Zalatoris v. Clark v. Spieth. I am going to take Jason Day in this matchup. Jason Day is playing phenomenal golf right now. He's rolling the rock. He's hitting the ball straight. His irons look good. The one thing, and I think Jason Day could walk away with it in this group. Jason Day has to be able to putt good this week. He has got to be able to putt good. I'm not saying he's putting terrible, but so far this year, it's looked mediocre. Like, he's putt good in some situations, and some putts you're just like, what is going on here? So I really like the way that he's playing this week, or this year so far. I like this group. So I'm taking Jason Day at plus 300 to win this matchup. Next matchup.
And he's played this year. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
He has played. There's a couple of guys who are making their first start.
Correct. This next group, guys, I'm actually parlaying this group together. I like the odds. The first group of this parlay is Maverick McNeely at plus 360. And he faces Keegan Bradley v. Corey Connors v. Taylor Pendriff v. Kim.
And this is an entire round parlay for each of these golfers, right? Okay.
Yes. I'm taking Maverick McNeely in that one. And then the next group to tag with that parlay is plus 140. Give me Scotty Scheffler, baby, making his first start of the year. Scheffler's group is McIlroy, Colin Morikawa, JT, and Ludwig Oberg in this group. Scotty Scheffler, I want to just be very transparent here. If you go and you look up some of the PGA Power rankings, they have Scotty Scheffler listed at 8th. And I get it. First start of the year. But Scotty Scheffler is the number one golfer in the world. He rolled out of jail and won.
No,
listen.
No, he didn't.
Okay, he should have won, and it looked like he played better. It looked like he played better than anybody else.
He should have won. That round fucked him up, but yes.
But here's the situation: people are making this massive deal over a cut on his thumb. Now, granted, I know he had surgery.
I want to ask you about that.
Small surgery, stitches. But you're talking about the number one golfer in the world. This dude just flips it on and off whenever he wants to. His practice round today looked absolutely fantastic. He's the kind of guy that can go out and shoot a 69, 68, whatever it may be, like it's nothing. Like it's absolutely nothing. This guy makes everybody else, when he has it on, he makes everybody else look like they're standing still. And he is the kind of golfer that can go out and do that. And this is a perfect tournament for him, Jason. There is no cut. He doesn't have to worry about, if he has a bad round on Thursday, whatever. He doesn't have to worry about making a cut. There is no cut. And this dude can come back from 5-6 down. Give me Scotty Scheffler. I like the number. I like the odds. This dude is still the number one golfer in the world. That's what people don't realize. Yes, he hasn't played yet this year, but he's still the number one golfer in the world. And just a little spoiler alert, guys, even when he was not playing due to his hand injury, I guarantee you he was playing.
Hey, number one ball striker, and I'm going to stop you right there so I can go a little bit, and then we'll go for our big shots and our outright winners. Guys, I have top 20s. I do not have matchups for us. I am going to start off with Matt Homa. I think experience matters in this tournament. Matt Homa gets his caddy back this week. I like, top 20 for Matt Homa. Max Homa.
Max, I'm about to say something. My name's Matt, baby.
Hey, he gets his caddy back this week. He's going to feel a lot more comfortable there. A fade works out well into the wind. A long distance ball striker. It's not going to be one of their days, especially this weekend. We're expecting 57 to 62 degrees out there in Cali at Pebble Beach. Dream course from me, by the way. Plus 200. Give me Homa to come through, and especially with this caddy, to not even only, well, there is no cut, but to crack it and compete this weekend. Next, I like Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry, Matt, you know how well he plays in the wind, especially at the open conditions. It's like whenever there is a windy day and there are elements with golf, you can expect him to play well. It's like, for some odd reason, these Irishmen or Englishmen know how to play well in that type of environment. I like it. I think he could finish top 20. I'm giving you him at plus 160. And lastly, the guy was on fire 4 or 5 years ago, and he always plays well, Matt. And I think you're going to love this pick. Give me Patrick Cantlay. It's the only minus number that I have for a top 20. Patrick Cantlay is so hard to watch. I hate it, but as
I
a
do too.
golfer, I respect it. He goes through his routine the entire time. The only thing that pisses me off the most about him is his putting routine and how it takes 45 seconds for him to get up there and hit the ball. Don't like that, but I love his golf swing. It's one of my top 5 golf swings that I love in the PGA right now. Give me Patrick Cantlay at minus 150. And Matt, do you want to go first with your outright, or do you want me to go first with my outright?
Why don't you just keep going, brother? Keep going.
Give me Tom freaking Hoagie. He's won this tournament before. He's played well at Pebble. Seagrass, right? Am I saying that right? Seagrass is what
Sawgrass.
Sawgrass. They're going to alternate those two venues for the first 2 rounds, and Pebble is going to be played on Saturday and Sunday. He has won this tournament before. I trust him in this tournament. He looks comfortable. Matt can agree with me that if you haven't played Pebble before, you aren't going to win it, especially if it is a windy day. Experience means a lot in this tournament. Give me Hoagie at 80-1. I love it. He's not going to repeat, but at that number, if you're telling me he's going to be in a final group or in the top 5 on Sunday before the round, give me a chance, baby.
Like it.
Matt, give me yours. Who's your long shot?
Right now, and this is a little bit of contradiction because I love me some Scotty, but
long shot. No, I want.
Yeah, I know. My long shot to win this tournament is Maverick McNeely at 55-1. This kid right now is playing with a lot of confidence. He's swinging his clubs good. He's striking the ball well. If Maverick, how do I say it? If Maverick can get out of his own way and shut the noise out, or not get not frustrated, but like a lot of pressure on him, Maverick McNeely could be an excellent golfer. I mean, this kid could probably finish T20 or top 20, top 30 in a lot of these tournaments, right?
Because he has those first and second rounds to where he goes
nuclear. Like, get out of your own way, Mav. Like, win you something worth it here. Again, like Jason said, conditions are going to be a little spicy this weekend, but I just want to see how he performs at plus 5,500. I think it's a good play. I think it's a good play to dab a little money on. So
Maverick, for a winner in the PGA Tour.
Yes. So Maverick McNeely is my long shot to win this weekend. What else do you want? Do you want me to do? You want me to do top 10s?
Yeah, go through the rest.
All right. So my first top 10 is a guy that I was pretty high on 2 years ago. Last year I kind of fell. I kind of faded him out a little bit. That's Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark. Give me Wyndham to finish in the top 10 here at plus 360. Wyndham is another one of those guys where, man, if he catches fire, if his putter catches fire, he's tough to beat. Like, it's almost over because he is one of the longest ball hitters on tour. His driver is absolutely gorgeous. You want to talk about a beautiful swing? I love Wyndham Clark's swing. I really love his swing.
So he won it last year.
Yeah, and Wyndham Clark has some wins under his belt. I just need to, if his putter gets hot, he's been struggling with his putter. I don't know if it's green reading. I don't know if it's caddy. I don't know if it's just his pace, but something is just not right with his putting. It kind of looks like it did 3 or 4 years ago where you were like, okay, this dude's got talent. Like he's playing good golf, but his putter is just god awful. I
think you and I can agree. Putter is a confidence thing. It's a momentum thing. To where with him, whenever he did switch over to the Ricky Fowler putter, which he still uses, I think he uses that Warbird, which everybody and their mother is using now. That is an Odyssey Warbird.
It's Jailbird.
Jailbird, yeah. Is an Odyssey?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing has gone up $100, $200 up in price since everybody on tour and Good has started using it, which is phenomenal or crazy. But have you had a chance to test it out?
Yeah, actually, I just did 3 days ago. I tested it out. I took my Scotty in to get the extension I was telling you about before the podcast, and I was like, dude, let me just putt with this. Let me just putt with this jailbird just a little bit, dude. It feels phenomenal. Like, it feels phenomenal.
It's just hard. It's hard to. I'm a guy who uses a blade putter. It's weird going to a back base putter or an evenly based putter, in a sense, to where. But I putted with it. I like a heavy putter. I'm one of those guys. I want to feel the weight of the bottom of the putter. That putter feels freaking great, dude.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my next top 10 guys, I'm taking Scotty here. It's not plus money. It's minus 225. But again, I can't bet against him. I just cannot bet against him. This is I want to throw a few bets out on him just because I want to see how he plays his first round, and it doesn't hurt to throw some money out on the number one golfer in the world. So I'm going to take Scotty to finish in the top 10. Should be easy money at minus 225. So, and if you like more of the plus money play, you can pair him up with somebody else that's you're high on.
That's
finishing
a good
in the top
parlay
10.
play.
Yeah, it's a great parlay play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see. I went through top 10s, went through long shot. So I have 2 outright winners for you guys this week. I'm going to take Patrick Cantlay as an outright winner. We need to see Patrick win another tournament. He is a very good golfer, consistently in the top of the ranks of the PGA Tour. So I'm going to take Patrick Cantlay as the outright winner at plus 2,000. I like the number. I like the play. He can win. He's proven it. Just take it and run. And then the next outright winner, guys, you know I'm doing it, baby. Give me Scotty. Give me some Scotty Scheffler. Jason's tired of me talking about Scotty, but at plus 400 to be the outright winner, I think he currently is the favorite to win this by the numbers. But at plus 400, I mean, again, it's just one of those things where it's like, why not throw a couple bucks on it? You're going to get plus money in this matchup here. So if he wins, great. If he doesn't, hopefully you have some luck with some other ones. So give me Scotty Scheffler as my second outright winner for the Pebble Beach.
Hey, will you look this up for me? I was gonna look that up for you because I don't hate it. Has Scotty ever won at Pebble Beach?
I can look that up. Because I currently do
I
not
don't
know.
think he has, but at the same time, that's where I was going to agree with you in a sense, where right now is the best time to get your money's worth out of Scotty because you aren't going to get this value going forward with him for an outright. Yes, he is the best ball striker in the world. He's the best golfer in the world. We always debate and worry about his putter. That's the thing. And his putter at the end of last season, Matt, was phenomenal. That's where we were just like, oh, okay, this is the Scotty that we know. Because if his putter was on at the beginning of the season, he would have had one of the best seasons ever on tour.
And he has not. He has not won at Pebble Beach.
Right, and that's the only thing. But he knows how to play in windy conditions, and that does not bother me at all. I wonder which hand or which thumb he cut.
I think it was his left.
That would bother me. That would bother me more than my right, though.
It's Scotty Scheffler, baby.
Well, I'm just asking you. Would that bother you more?
I mean, I'm left-handed, so no. And actually, no.
You're left-handed?
It wouldn't. I am left-handed.
It would bother me more because I have a strong left grip.
Yeah, I mean, even regardless, even if there is some discomfort, the dude's a professional athlete. He's going to pay to have that thing. I mean, he gonna be ready. He gonna be ready. But the thing that really gives me encouragement, Jason, is the fact that there is no cuts here. Like I think people are not looking into that as much as they need to be. There's not going to be any pressure.
I don't think it's that big of a deal for the top players.
No, I'm talking about for Scotty, with this being his first tournament played in this year.
With him, I don't think it matters that much with him. Like if we're talking about Spieth or somebody else, maybe JT.
You're saying Scotty. You're saying Scotty's just he gonna make the cut, dude. Even if
he's that dude. He's that dude. I was like, I'm not even gonna say he's that dude. Hey, real quick, Matt. Let me finish off with mine.
Yep.
I have 2 outrights and I have a top 5. I'm gonna start with my top 5. Give me Sung Jae Im. I love it. He has been playing his ass off for the past 2 tournaments. He is due. He is due. He's one of the better ball strikers out there. His putter has been kind of letting him down the past 2 tournaments, but he's in the tournament. He's been in every tournament that he's been in this year. Give me Sungjae, then give me Sungjae. Look, Sungjae top 5 is plus 400. Give me him to win this week. He is a straight ball hitter. He hits a little baby fade. I think he can control his ball striking. It all just depends on his putting. Give me Sungjae at plus 2,200 outright this week. He's never won this tournament. He is due for a win. Give me him. That is my favorite outright of this week. Then lastly, I'm going on a hot hand. Matt, I told you about this earlier. Give me Tom freaking Kim. I loved his performance on the TGL. He's putting his ass off. He hits the ball straighter than Sungjae does. He is not a far ball hitter, but he's accurate. He can control his shots. And if his putter works out and does what it was doing in the TGL, he is a dangerous dude. 22 years old. Give me Tom Kim plus 5,500, 55 to 1. I love it. Give me him. Those are my 2 outright winners for this week.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Guys, that is officially going to be the end of the what should we call it? The Pebble Beach Pro-Am week. Let's just call it that. Jason and I, and I'm sure when Shane gets back on here, because Shane likes golf as well. I'm sure that we will all do some betting episodes for golf during this off season of football, mixed in with some other sports as well. But I know the three of us.
Can I throw out a little tease for people? Hey,
sure.
If y'all do like our golf episodes and want to join in, we will have some giveaways. I have a lot of golf stuff to give away. We're going to figure out some giveaways for it, but I got balls, gloves, the driver, fairway wood, covers and whatnot. I have a lot of stuff, so let me know what we want to do for some giveaways, and we'd love to have some contests.
Yeah, and we really want our subscribers and everybody else to continue to share the podcast with their friends, family, interact with us. We really want some more interaction. So, so we're going to be doing some golf betting, especially after the Super Bowl, mixed in with some other sports as well. We want to keep it going during the football offseason. Of course, we will still talk about fantasy football, more or less dynasty. Shane will get into his draft research and kind of the process that he takes during this this lead up to the NFL draft, which is very exciting. Shane's very, very good at that as well. So we still want to give some stuff to you guys. We still want to throw out some betting episodes for you all as well. Again, next year we do have some big things coming. So we hope you continue to subscribe, continue to share. Remember, head on over to fantasy6pack.net. Use promo code Parlay FF to become an all-access member over there. Fantasy Six Pack on YouTube, currently where you are watching the video. Check that out. They are our partners now, and we are excited to be partnered with them. And then head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere that you guys listen to your podcast. Look up the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast. Please subscribe, leave 5-star reviews, some comments. That would really help out as well. And yeah, we're just excited for the future. We're excited for what's to come. Jason and I are very excited for this weekend at golf. We probably will be talking to each other on the phone, yelling at the TV screen, telling people to make their putts so we can win you all some money. So next week, guys, we hope to have Shane back. Hopefully his internet stuff is figured out. Again, he was moving into a brand new house that him and his wife just bought with the little kiddos. So we wish all the luck to Shane. Hopefully that figures he can get that internet stuff figured out, because Shane is our audio effect guy and visual effect guy. So he takes care of all of the thumbnails and everything like that you see on our YouTube channel. So that being said, Jason, let's wrap it up, bud. You know what to do.
Shane, miss you, love you. We'll be back next week for a lot of prop plays and whatnot. But here's a tease, guys. Just a little tease if you're watching in. We got golf balls, we got gloves. We got everything for you. We love you, and thank you for your support.
Yes, sir. So that being said, guys, we love you all to the moon and back. And until next episode, peace out.